A few homes in need of some tender loving care are getting just that in Park Forest, thanks to a grant from Cook County and a partnership with Habitat for Humanity. When all is said and done, village officials expect 5 to 7 currently vacant homes to be transformed and filled with some qualified residents in search of better housing.
All of the homes that we're targeting are at this time real estate owned, which means that they are in the hands of the banks. The original homeowners are out of the picture at this point. They are all vacant and deteriorating.
Those were the words of Economic Development and Planning Director Hildy Kingma at a board meeting earlier this year. A $500,000 award from Cook County allowed the village to look to purchase properties in town that were being neglected and had become eyesores.
We will purchase the homes and rehab them, and then we are required under the grant to sell them for at least 1% less than appraised value.
Based on a calculation done by Cook County, Park Forest homes will be allowed to be sold for 15% less than the appraised value. The village chose Habitat for Humanity to find qualified buyers for these homes for several reasons, as Hildy Kingma explains.
Habitat has the capability of really being a turnkey developer for us. They can purchase the homes. They have relationships with many of the banks that own homes in Park Forest and in the whole Chicago South suburbs, and so they can expedite the purchase of homes depending on which banks own them. They obviously are very experienced at the rehab process, and they also have relationships with many organizations that, because they are a nonprofit, give them gifts in kind.
We want to help families that are living in substandard conditions, and that can be defined as paying too much for rent. You know, most families' rent is expensive nowadays, even for substandard housing. So our families might be paying 50 or 60% of their income for rent, leaving them almost nothing for the other daily necessities.
Habitat for Humanity urges any Park Forest resident who believes to be spending too much of their income on rent or living in substandard housing to call their Chicago South suburban offices at 708-756-2015. More volunteers are also needed to help renovate these properties to benefit local families. More details on this story can be found in the latest edition of Discover Magazine or by visiting www.villageofparkforest.com and searching Habitat for Humanity.